Let's meet the team. Starting at point. Standing 6'5", number 23, NJ Walker. Starting at center, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Trent Forrest. The other guard at 7 foot 3 inches, number 21, number 21. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 14, Terrence Mann. At the other forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Mr. Perfect. The head coach for your team. Let's hear it for the team.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Muhammad. Young is out there with Z. Then there's Jackson to the paint. Here's Young. And the shot no good, a bit short. To the paint. Here's Mann. Tries again. It's deflected. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Young. Pass to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Walker against Muhammad. Walker the pass to Mann. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's deflected, but he recovers it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jackson kicks to Muhammad. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Muhammad's got himself on the board with 3 there. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the pass to Mr. Perfect. And here's Walker. Guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Well, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Took him no time at all on that one. Z's got his first 2 points of the night.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. I mean, that's just a defensive breakdown.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Stolen by Jackson. Muhammad on the wing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Muhammad's got 5 points so far. Gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Man on the money from 12 feet away.
And maybe that'll get them going. They need to find a rhythm.
Well, yeah, it took them a while to get those first points. Maybe this will help their confidence just a little bit.
Now here's Muhammad. 7-point differential. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Muhammad against Walker. Young finds Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. The three nailed from three-point land.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Now here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Man. Here's Mr. Perfect. And the three off target. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Walker. So both teams making some changes here. And so Walker nails both of them. The visitors with the ball.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Here's Woods. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Gray. Good on the bucket.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
1:31 left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
One shot, gentlemen.
.119 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Washington passes to Big Dog. Knocked away. Here's Smooth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Big Dog. Fires from 18, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Gray. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Gray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now that's how to create space for your jumper. Go to the fadeaway.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The away team leading by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I think they've played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
Smooth out there with the Cobra. And there's Skinny, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. We've got Z. ABC is out there with Big Dog. Then there's Z, and it's Washington in at the point. Now, here's Walker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Pass to Gray. Here's Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Woods the pass to Z. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Z's got his second bucket tonight.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
And so Igor Kokoshkov calls a timeout. Well, great leaping ability, such a advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for you?
You have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he dunks, it looks like a Nerf hoop. He just throws it up there, the way that he gets up. How about Drummond, the way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second, how quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. When I think of athletic big men, I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen in my time of playing basketball.
David! Young's checked in for Zeke.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Washington passes to ABC. The pass to Woods. Here's Big Dog. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Big Dog's got his first points of the night. Here's Smooth. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Rejected by Young. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Washington passes to Big Dog. Here's ABC. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Last season, CWAB, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect, in your opinion, so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely he managed your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's sad.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now here's Muhammad. T right on him. Young dishes to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to man. Here's Mr. Perfect. Shot clock at 5. Dub the pass to man. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The pass to Big Dog. Pass to Young. Off on the layup. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Forrest. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Muhammad. 5 points in the game. Inside. They swipe it. Down low. It's tipped inside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. On Friday and then on Wednesday.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to man. Forrest defended by Young. Pass to man to the right side. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Z's checked in for Young. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Jackson deciding where to go with it. To the middle. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Muhammad with the steal. Here's Big Dog. The quick look, no good that time. Putting it just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Man passes to Nichols. Can't hit from in close. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Big Dog's got 7 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Nichols passes to Dub. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. From beyond the arc, that one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
And Muhammad has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nichols passes to Mr. Perfect. Over to the wing. No good from outside. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. We've got Mr. Perfect. Miracle Man is out there with Dub, and there's Skinny. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half. Now here's Jackson. They get it back. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
That free throw good from Young. When it comes to video review, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The pass to Muhammad. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The Cobra is checked in for Dub. Outside Jackson, 4 on the clock. From deep, it's deflected. And here's the break. Ball's knocked loose. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Puts it up from 12. Rejected by Young. They retain possession. Pushing it up. Jackson, that's good.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
And so Igor Kokoshkov calls a timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke, right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game. Walker looking for an opening. Over Washington. That one off the back iron and out. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Z.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Walker the pass to Smooth. To the inside. Man, he's good with the little jumper in close. Miracle Man's got 9 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Washington guarded by Walker. Passes it to ABC. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. ABC's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Walker in the post. Up again. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Washington passes to Woods. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Z the pass to Woods. Pass to Washington. Six to shoot. Shoots. And the shot is long. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. Off target from three-point range. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Young trying to break free. Walker with some nice D. B's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Gray kicks to Walker. And the pass to Smooth. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Smooth's got 5.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Here's Woods. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Then on Saturday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That free throw, no good. Big Dog, he's checked in for Young. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
And, guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops. Muhammad, he's checked in for B. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Kicks it to Gray. Pass to Nichols. Here's Smooth. From deep. The offensive rebound. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And, Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Woods. Here's ABC. There's the pass to Woods. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. To the middle, here's Forrest. Off with the layup. A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. It's rebounded by Gray.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's good for 2. Dubs got 6.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Now Muhammad, 5 points in the game. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Shooting 40% from the field. Jackson is out there with Muhammad. Then there's Big Dog. Then there's Z. Jackson kicks to Muhammad. Passes it to Z. Muhammad with it from past the arc. That one misses.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Down low, Mr. Perfect, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Muhammad, the pass to Z. Now the dish to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Forrest. A three-pointer, no good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Z. Fade away. It's rebounded by Gray. Gray's got his fourth rebound in this one. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
Young's checked in for Z. And he can't hit the second. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nichols passes to Mr. Perfect. Pulls up on the wing. No good.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Now the pass to Dub. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Now, here is Young. Makes it off the glass.
You can't find much better shot than that one.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Igor Kokoskov address the team. He told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. We'll see if they keep it up, Kevin.
Here's Mr. Perfect to the inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jackson kicks to Muhammad. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Here's Miracle Man. Fades away. Rebounded by Jackson.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Dub the pass to Man. No good that time.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. Just 34% from the floor. Pass to Man. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right wing. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, the game looks like it's starting to wear on them. Unable to get out, defend the perimeter, unfocused. This is a bad sign.
There's Walker with the 3. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Big Dog. Inside. It's tipped. And the pass to Man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. I wonder if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West.
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Z's checked in for Big Dog. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Passes to Z. Pass to Muhammad. He kicks to Jackson. Back to Muhammad. Outside Jackson. Shoots the 3. Walker with the rebound. In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. No good from the wing.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target with nobody near him.
Outside Jackson. Comes up empty down low.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Number 21. Shooting 1.
One shot.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Woods the pass to Washington. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happening.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.